Hi, welcome to Eng channel. So today with this video, we're gonna talk about the job interview and how to write the resume or in the CV or how to prepare the question before going to interview. So this video, we're gonna start with how to write the resume. That before you have to go to the interview, you have to do this resume or the CV. The resume and the CV is really like the same ก็คือเหมือนกันนะครับ resume กับ CV จริงๆมันเหมือนกัน and the thing that you have to prepare is many things. The first thing that you have to do in the resume is the personal information. Personal information เนี่ยก็คือข้อมูลส่วนตัวเนาะIt consists of the first name and surname, address, house number and street number, postcode, city, country or mobile phone that the HR can contact you with this email, with this mobile phone, and nationality, date of birth, and the gender if you want to do that. Gender is maybe is necessary, but maybe is unnecessary.ก็คือบางทีก็ใส่ได้นะครับแต่บางทีก็ไม่ได้สำคัญขนาดนั้น desire employment and occupational field ถ้าจะใส่ก็คือใส่ได้เนาะเป็น occupational field ก็คืออาชีพที่เราอยากจะทำหรือว่าบางคนเนี่ยเขาก็อาจจะใส่เป็นตัว objective ลงไปเป็นตัวแบบวัตถุประสงค์ในการทำงานลงไปก็ได้นะครับor the next section is the work experience คือประสบการณ์ทำงานนะครับ the work experience start from the most recent date of the experience ก็คือไล่มาตั้งแต่แรกเลยอ่ะก็คือเอาปัจจุบันขึ้นก่อนเนาะคุณก็ไล่ไปเลยเป็นปัจจุบันใช่ไหม occupational or information health or the main activity responsibility name ไม่มีประโยชน์main activity, responsibility, name and address of the employer, and type of businesses or the section in industry that you worked, that you have to write about the work experience. And when you finish the work experience, you're going to the education and training. Education ก็คือการศึกษานะครับแล้วก็ training ก็คือเหมือนแบบคุณได้ไปอบรมอะไรมา You have gonna write the date and the title of qualification, the award that you received, a principal subject that you studied in school, or the occupational skill, or the name and the types of institution that you graduated, leveled in national or international classification that you have to do that. And then you have to finish the education. Don't forget that the CV or the resume have to consist of the first thing that personal information. You have to write personal information as much as you can. The second thing is the desired employment or the occupational field. What is your objective or what is your occupational field that you really want to do?And the second, and after the second is the third thing is the work experience. The work experience really important because when HR finds someone, they're looking for the work experience. So that's why the work experience you have to get the responsibility. Responsibility is really important because.If without responsibility, HR cannot knowing about you, about how master you are, and how the thing that you can do ก็คือถ้าไม่มี work experience เนี่ยบางทีHR เนี่ยเขาจะดูไม่รู้นะครับเขาก็จะงงๆเนาะเพราะฉะนั้นส่วนนี้เป็นส่วนที่สำคัญมากเลยส่วนที่3 so last but not least is the education and training เขาจะได้รู้ว่าคุณจบอะไรมาคุณเทรนอะไรบ้างคุณได้ award อะไรบ้างคุณมี qualification อะไรก็คือใส่ลงไปถ้าเกิดใส่เป็นภาษาอังกฤษได้เนี่ย so I suggest that you have to write or you have to answer the HR in English if you are really going to the big company have to ask you in English so that's why you have to prepare it well in English and Thai and Chinese if you can speak Chinese it's really good for you so this video keep on I'm gonna talk for an English especially English แล้วก็ so the question that you have to prepare for interview maybe 10 to 12 questions that you have to prepare before you going to the interview. So the first question that every HR have to ask you is tell me about yourself. Tell me about yourself is the highlight that every HR have to ask you. And the tips of the tell me about yourself, you have to say the most, this is the most often asked question in interview. And you have to talk about the thing that you have done before, you have done in this job, you have held relate to the position that you are in the will for. ก็คือเวลาพูดเนี่ยอย่าพูดแบบชื่อนามสกุลเฉยๆแต่ว่าให้พูดว่าสิ่งที่เราทำอะไรมาบ้าง what you did แล้วก็เรามาทำไมเรามาสัมภาษณ์ทำไม so this is the first question that every HR have to ask you and maybe they judge you for the first question like this. So the next one, number 2 is what did you leave your last job? Why did you leave your last job? ก็คือทำไมคุณถึงออกจากงานล่าสุด So the important thing that you never complained about the supervisor, you never complained about the coworker or the organization.If you complain about the supervisor or your boss, it's really mistake, really big mistake. I want you before you going to interview. เตือนเลยนะว่าสิ่งสำคัญมากๆเลยคือคุณอย่าไปว่าเจ้านายเก่าเด็ดขาดเลยส่วนคุณจะพูดยังไงก็ตามนะแล้วแต่เลยแต่ว่าอย่าไปว่าเจ้านายเก่าอย่าไปว่าเพื่อนร่วมงานเก่าหรืออย่าไปว่าบริษัทเก่า This is the thing that really important. So the second thing that really important, you have to keep smiling.And talk about leaving for a position such as a great opportunity that you received from the last or the previous job ให้พูดแต่สิ่งดีๆเนาะ so number 3 is what experience do you have in this field what experience do you have in this field ก็คือมีประสบการณ์อะไรมาบ้าง so you have to talk about the specifics that are relevant to the position in case of a little relevant experience get as close as you can ก็คือคุณก็พูดอะไรก็ตามที่มันเป็นประสบการณ์ที่คุณได้รับมาให้มากที่สุดเท่าที่เราจะทำได้แล้วก็พยายามโชว์แง่มุมต่างๆว่าคุณเข้ามาเนี่ยแล้วคุณจะช่วยเหลืออะไรเขาได้บ้าง so let's go to number 4 maybe HR have to ask you that what do you know about this organization maybe the big company have really high ego and they want to know that you know their company well or not so they have to ask that why do you know or what do you know about the organization you have to do some research for going to interview before you going to the HR you have to prepare the organization information before แล้วก็พวกประเด็นต่างๆเนาะ current issue แล้วก็ใครเป็นผู้เล่นในตลาดอันนี้สำคัญมากๆเลยยิ่งคุณตอบข้อมูลเขาได้มากเท่าไหร่เขาก็จะยิ่งแบบ appreciate คุณมากเท่านั้นนะครับ so let's go to number 5 is why do you want to work for this organization why do you want to work for this organization maybe this should be based on the research you have done on the organization that you have to sincere to reply to the HR and let's go to number 6 is what have you done to improve your knowledge in this last year So let's go to number 6. Number 6, the HR may be interview you about what have you done to improve your knowledge in the last year. This is the highlight that they really want to know about your experience, about your learning skill. So maybe they ask you about what have you done to improve your knowledge in the last year or in the previous year or in the last month or anything that they really want to know about you. Have some positive self-improvement activity handy to mention. So The number 7 is what kind of salary are you looking to get? What kind of salary are you looking to get? A nasty little game that you will probably lose if you answer first, so do not answer it. Instead, say something like, that's a tough question. That's a tough question. Or, can you tell me the range for the position? This is the key. You have to know between each other. If there's no way out of showing your card, say that it depends on the details of your job and give a wide range. This is a little trick that I give you. The number 8 question is, are you a team player? So the team skill, they want to know about how master you can build the team. Or maybe the question is like, are you a team player? Of course, you are a team player. You have to say, be sure to have example ready to give good evidence of your team attitude. Team attitude สำคัญมากนะ คุณจะต้องมีแบบทัศนคติในการทำงานกันเป็นทีมที่ดี เพราะว่าต่อให้คุณเนี่ยไปทำงานที่ไหนก็ตาม if you are not specialist ถ้าคุณไม่ได้เป็นแบบspecialist จริงๆอะยังไงคุณก็ต้องทำงานเป็นทีมเพราะฉะนั้น you have to building your team attitude before going to anywhere at every job. So the number 9 question that maybe HR have to ask you that, have you ever had to fire anyone and how did you feel about that? If you are the boss or if you are the supervisor of the people, have you ever had to fire anyone and how did you feel about that? You will do it when it's the right thing to do. You will protect the organization when an individual has created a harmful situation. So the question number 10 is, tell me about your ability to work under pressure. Tell me about your ability to work under pressure นะ ability to work under pressure ก็คือความสามารถในการที่จะทำงานภายใต้สภาวะที่มันกดดันซึ่งเป็นอะไรก็ไม่รู้ว่า organization really like to force you to ask this question. Maybe it's not real แม้ว่ามันจะไม่จริงก็ตามเนาะแต่ว่าเขาก็ยังบีบบังคับให้เราตอบคำถามนี้อยู่ You thrive under certain types of pressure and give an example. That's it. ก็ให้ตัวอย่างไปยกตัวอย่างไปแค่นั้นเองนะครับให้มันเป็นความจริงจำไว้ว่า when you want to reply the HR you have to tell the truth ตอบความจริงอย่างเดียวเลย so the 11th question number 11 explain how you would be an asset to this organization then maybe HR really want you to explain that how useful of you to the organization. That the thing that you have to know is you have to highlight your best point as they relate to the position being discussed ก็คือ strong point weak point ก็คือคุณก็พยายามบอกไปนะครับให้มันเป็นความจริงที่สุด and maybe the last question that I give you is why should we hire you? It's the last question that everyone and every HR in the world really like to ask this question to you. Why should we hire you? Don't forget to point out how your asset meet what the organization needs. You have to know that what organization need from you and you have toต้องแบบยังไงอะตอบในสิ่งที่เขาต้องการอะคุณต้องรู้ก่อนว่า what organization need and you serve the organization need that's it ใช่ปะเนาะแล้วก็เนี่ยครูทำคลิปให้เป็นภาษาอังกฤษก็อยากจะให้ทุกๆคนลองฟังก่อนที่จะไปอินเทอร์วิวเนาะว่าฟังออกหรือเปล่าฟังรู้เรื่องหรือเปล่าพร้อมที่จะไปอินเทอร์วิวหรือยังนะครับอันนี้ก็เป็นทริคเล็กๆที่ครูให้ไป so I really want you to have a good luck in the interview and have everything that you desire. Thank you.